Dear students, here is the topic clocks. This is an interesting, simple and a funny topic. First we see an interesting question. How many times do the hands of a clock coincide in a day? In a day, how many times do the hands of a clock coincide? Look at this clock. In a clock, there are three hands: hour hand, minute hand and seconds hand. In this chapter, we consider the movements of hour and minute hands only. Here we have to consider the cases in which hour hand and minute hand coincide. Coincide means like this. Minute hand is above the hour hand, and at 12 o'clock they coincide. At 12 o'clock they coincide, and in such problems we start with 12 o'clock and find out the next time at which, or the nearest time after 12 o'clock at which the hour hand and minute hand coincide. Yes, they coincide at 1 o'clock. After 1 o'clock, between 1 o'clock and 2 o'clock they coincide. So at 12 o'clock and at a time between 1 o'clock and 2 o'clock they coincide. So we have two cases. Go to the next case. Yes, between 2 o'clock and 3 o'clock they coincide, and that is the third case. Next case is between 3 o'clock and 4 o'clock. That is the fourth case. If we go like this, how many times do they coincide in 12 hours? Here the question is in a day. First we consider half day, that is 12 hours, from 12 o'clock to 12 o'clock. At 12 o'clock we have a case, after 1 o'clock, second case, after 2 o'clock, third case, after 3 o'clock we have fourth case. Go like that. You may feel that they coincide in 12 hours 12 times, but that is not the correct answer. To get the answer, you check for all the cases. After 3 o'clock they coincide, that is the fourth case. Next is after 4 o'clock, that is the fifth case. After 5 o'clock, that is the sixth case. After 6 o'clock, seventh case. After 7 o'clock, that is the eighth case. After 8 o'clock, that is the ninth case. After 9 o'clock, that is the 10th case. After 10 o'clock, that is the 11th case. And between 11 and 12 they do not coincide, they coincide only at 12 o'clock. So when we consider 12 hours, or for this complete rotation, that is for a half day or 12 hours, they coincide only 11 times. So in a half day they coincide only 11 times. Therefore in a complete day they coincide 11 plus 11 equal to 22 times. So the answer is 22. Okay, we go to the next question. The question is, how many times in a day the hands of a clock are straight? How many times in a day the hands of a clock are straight? What is the difference between these two questions? In the previous case, the hands coincide. Here, the hands are straight. And we have two cases. See the cases. If they coincide, they are said to be straight. And if they are in opposite directions, yes, like this, approximately they are in opposite directions. So, the hands are said to be straight if either they coincide, one hand is on the top of the other one, or if they are in opposite directions like this. And in a day, we know that the hands coincide 22 times. 22 times in a day. That we calculated in the previous question. Now, in 12 hours, we consider the cases or the times at which the hands are opposite in direction. In 12 hours. Look at this clock. Here's a time at which the hands are in opposite directions. That is the first case if we start with the 12 o'clock. And go to the next time at which the hands are in opposite directions. That is, there is a time between 1 o'clock and 2 o'clock at which the hands are in opposite directions. That is the second case. Next time is between 2 o'clock and 3 o'clock. That is the third case. This is the fourth case between 3 and 4. And here they are in opposite direction. The fifth case is between 4 and 5. And next case is at 6 o'clock. Note that between 5 and 6, exactly between 5 and 6, there is no time at which they are in opposite directions. And this is the sixth case. And go to the next case. That is after 7 o'clock. Seventh case. Now, after 8 o'clock, that is the eighth case. After 9 o'clock, ninth case. After 10 o'clock, 10th case. After 11 o'clock, the 11th case. So, in 12 hours, the hands are in opposite directions exactly 11 times. So, here in 12 hours, it is there are 11 cases. Therefore, in a day, totally 11 plus 11 equal to 22. In a day, they coincide 22 times. They are opposite in direction 22 times. Therefore, the answer is 44. The hands of a clock are in a straight in a day 44 times. Next, we discuss rotation and angles related to rotation of the hour and minute hand. First, you know that 60 minutes equal to 1 hour. Therefore, 1 hour equal to 1 by 60 hour. this we need in some questions where minute is to be converted to hour. Next, you take a half day, that is 12 hours. 12 hours. When 12 hours from 12 to 12 is taken, the hour end rotates through an angle 360 degrees. In 12 hours, the hour end rotates through an angle 360 degrees. We say that the angle traced by our hand is 360 degrees. Therefore, what is the angle traced by our hand in 1 hour? In 12 hours, angle traced is 360 degrees. Therefore, in 1 hour, the angle traced is 360 degrees by 12, and that is 30 degrees. Thus, angle traced by our hand in 1 hour is 30 degrees. Now we take the minute hand for the minute hand. For the minute hand, when it completes one full rotation, we have 60 minutes. For 60 minutes, we have 360 degrees. Therefore, for 1 minute, we have 360 degrees by 6, that is 6 degrees. Thus, angle traced by minute hand in 1 minute is 6 degrees. And using this, take this question, that is, find out the angle between hour hand and minute hand at the time 3:25. When we solve such questions, it is better to use a clock for better understanding. The time is 3:25. Yes, the hands of the clock are like this. Our hand between 3 and 4, and minute hand at 25. And here we have to find out the angle between the hour hand and minute hand, this much angle. Remember that all angles are measured in the clockwise direction from 12 o'clock. Therefore, the angle between the hour hand and minute hand here is angle traced by the minute hand from 12 o'clock minus angle traced by our hand at this time measured from 12 o'clock. Angle between these two equal to angle traced by minute hand minus angle traced by our hand. And here take the case of minute hand, that is 25 minutes. 25 minutes. The angle traced by minute hand in 1 minute is 6 degrees. Therefore, angle traced by the minute hand in 25 minutes is 25 into 6 degrees, that is 150 degrees. Angle traced by minute hand in 1 minute is 6 degrees. Therefore, in 25 minutes it is 25 into 6, that is 150 degrees. And for our hand, 325 means that 3 hours and 25 minutes. So first of all we need a conversion. 3.25 means 3 hours plus 25 minutes, and this is equal to 3 hours plus 25 minutes. Convert this 25 minutes to hours. We know that 1 minute equal to 1 by 60 hour. Therefore, here 25 minute equal to 25 into 1 by 60. Why? 1 minute equal to 1 by 60 hour. Therefore, 25 minutes equal to 25 into 1 by 60 hour. And therefore, here 325 means 3 hours plus 25 by 60 hour. And this is equal to 3 plus 25 by 60. And angle traced by our hand in 1 hour is 30 degrees. Therefore, angle traced by our hand in 3 plus 25 by 60 hour is this 30 degrees into 3 plus 25 by 60. Expand this, it is equal to 30 into 3 plus 30 into 25 by 60. This is 90 plus, here is a simplification, you cancel 30, then 25 by 2, and this is equal to 90 plus 25 by 2 degrees is 12.5 degrees. Totally this is 102.5 degrees. Thus, angle traced by our hand at this time is 102.5 degrees, and we already discussed that the angle between our hand and minute hand at this time is the difference between these two angles, that is angle traced by minute hand minus angle traced by our hand. Therefore, the answer is this 150 degrees minus 102.5 degrees, and this is equal to 47.5 degrees. This is the angle between our hand and minute hand at 3:25. And here in such questions, when we consider the angle traced by our hand, remember that the minutes is to be converted to hours, and use these two results to find out the answer. With these ideas in mind, you try more questions. Thank you.